H-E-L-L-O. It's me. Yeah. It's been a while. Sorry about that. I have not been uploading very much this year, seeing as it is November, and I've uploaded a total of 8 videos? So here's a list of excuses I've made. 1. I'm kind of just lazy when it comes to making videos. Like, depending on how long the video is, I'll look at it in the editor and be like, I'm just not doing that. 2. I often get distracted by other things and forget that I even make videos, and then like a week or 2 later, I'll be like, oh yeah! 3. I've really been focusing on myself and like my own personal health, which I think I've been doing a lot better. Mentally, no, but physically, yeah. And I've been getting sick a lot. Like I am now. As a matter of fact, I have someone to call quickly. Yeah, here we go. Bro, what is going on with you?
Sorry, man. It's just...
No excuses, man. This shit is unacceptable.
Sorry, man. It won't happen again.
It better not. Because next time, there will be consequences. Alright, bye! Sorry about that. Now, it's been a while. So I'm gonna break this video down into sections so we can tackle all of these things, you know, in an organized fashion. So, what I've missed. On the album reaction side of things, Foster the People released their 4th studio album, Paradise State of Mind, while I was away. I was actually planning on filming a video for this when it came out, but it kept getting pushed further and further back until it was at the point the album had already been out for a month and it just wasn't necessary anymore. After listening to the album, my favorite song is the title track, Paradise State of Mind, and if I were to rank this on my album reaction tier list, it would be a solid B. Seether released their album, The Surface Seems So Far, while I was away. I didn't realize it was going to come out when it did. I thought it had about another month before it was going to come out, but even then, it still would have come out a month ago by now. After listening to the album, my favorite song is Illusion, and if I were to rank it on my album reaction tier list, it would be a solid A. 311 released their album Full Bloom while I was away, and I will admit I have not been the biggest fan of their later stuff. I kind of, like, after Evolver, it was just kind of hit or miss with me. Like, there was either like a really good song and it was like a really nah song. So my expectations weren't super high for this one. And with this new album, Full Bloom, I would say it's not that bad. My favorite song is Persimmon, and if I were to rank it on my album reaction tier list, it would be a solid C. A band I never listened to before, but I kept getting ads for on my Instagram, released their album Melt, and I decided to check it out because I really like the song that I kept getting advertised on Instagram. I can throw up a clip of it. Like, I swear, like, every 15 videos I scrolled on Instagram, it was that fucking song. I was like, it's good, but like, goddamn. And I actually really like the album a lot. My favorite song on the album is Brain Dead, and if I were to rank it on my album reaction tier list, it would be a solid A. Devin Townsend released his album Power Nerd while I was away, and I will be totally honest here, I don't really listen to his solo music that often. I mainly just stick to Strapping Young Lad and all that. But I decided, hey, why not, you know? So I listened to it, and I do not regret that decision. This album is really solid, and I'm definitely gonna have to go back and listen to the rest of his solo stuff, because, wow. My favorite song is Younger Lover, and if I were to rank this on my album reaction tier list, it would get a solid A. The Offspring, which in all honesty, I only know a handful of songs from them, released their new album, Supercharged! You know, it's in all caps, I thought it would be funny. Never mind. Since I haven't really dug deep into their discography, I didn't know what to expect when it came to listening to this album. I honestly think the album is pretty solid. My favorite song is Truth and Fiction. If I were to rank this on my album reaction tier list, it would get a solid B. Oh, and another thing I missed. We hit 400 subs! Thank you. So what are my plans now? So in my time away from making videos, I've really been thinking about the future of this channel. And I really hate how bad I am at keeping consistency. Like, every time I scroll through the videos, I'm like, wow, this is just the most inconsistent shit. I also wish I could keep track of a series for once, because according to my calculations, I haven't finished a single series on this channel. Not one. There's so many games that I have left unfinished, and I hate it. People who are coming into my channel years later after this are going to look at these series and they're going to be like, none of these are finished. Why would I want to watch this guy? He doesn't finish anything, you know? So, you know, obviously people aren't going to want to stick around if they know I have a tendency just not to finish things and push things off and take long-ass breaks like this one. And I also hate how I don't have a consistent style. Right now we have this, like all that. But like before, like every few months my background changes. The style of thumbnail changes, like what I do every thumbnail. So in the future, I am going to do my best to keep a consistent style, and I have to admit something. Music is my life. And I would definitely like to make more music-related content, because, you know, the album reaction thing, sure, I like that, you know. I mean, you can see my first reaction to new music. Lets me do videos where I just listen to music, appreciate it, say what I want. But I don't get to do videos where I get to talk about my favorite bands, or I get to all this other stuff, you know. I have so much I could say, but I don't want to yap too much. This video is already going to be way longer than it should be. And since I have so many ideas, I decided I'm going to at least write some of them down and put them up on screen for you guys here, so you can see like roughly what I'm trying to do. Now some of these probably not going to do, some of these definitely going to do, and there's definitely more that's going to be added onto this. This is just like a brief list of what I have planned. Quick side note, the next like few videos that are going to be coming out after this one were filmed months ago, like right after the Chocolate and Cheese Deluxe Edition reaction. It's just I never got around to editing them and I kept pushing them off. I just wanted to say this so you weren't confused, like you see me now and then in the next video my hair is shorter and I look a little fatter. It's just because those were filmed months ago. Also, in a few months, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to be changing rooms, like not actual setup anymore, like actually like a new room. And it's slightly bigger, so that means more fun for me. But after seeing all the comments on the chocolate and cheese reaction video, after like getting the LED lights and all this stuff in the background, you guys seem to really like this, and I love it too. This is my favorite background, and I plan on keeping this. But when I change rooms, I'm going to try my best to keep most of the background roughly the same, keep the LED stuff. I'm going to try to make it look like not too much changed, maybe a little bit. Now to talk about some unfinished business. You guys like that I'm doing that now that I have more room to use, that I'm getting up and doing fun things instead of sitting in this chair being boring. Over the next few months or weeks, depending on how long it takes me, I'm going to be finishing as many games and series as I possibly can, just to get it all done and out of the way, so I don't have so many series stressing me out, like, oh, I gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do that. I completely, can you shut the fuck up, please? No, it was really stressing me out. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at like, what do I do next? So I'm gonna do my best. I know this is probably gonna backfire on me. I'm just gonna leave everything unfinished again, knowing me. But I'm gonna try to persevere, get the motivation, and just get this shit done. More about music content, but mainly focusing more on the album reaction stuff again. As mentioned at the end of my Chocolate and Cheese Deluxe reaction video, I am taking album reaction suggestions. I'm going to make a community post on my channel, and if you guys want me to react to an album, new or old, leave your suggestion under the post. You can also suggest albums in the comments of album reaction videos, that's completely fine too. I love discovering new music, and I'm also curious what, you know, my viewers are into, like what kind of music you guys like. Now, if you suggest an album and I've already heard it, I would just reply to your comment saying, giving you my reaction, or like what I think of the album, like how I'd rank it. Oh my god. Wait a minute, I just had an idea. Instead of replying to your comment, what if I just like make a YouTube short replying to the comment? Like I make a YouTube short giving my reaction on it, because I'm so much better at doing things in video form than writing them. One more thing! You can also recommend EPs, singles, live albums, compilations, or any other thing like that. I want to react to new music. Okay, buddy, don't start this shit again. So if there's like a really good EP you want me to listen to, but you're like, oh, it's not an album, he won't react to it. Yes, I will. Alright, this video is getting a little long, and I think I've made my point. I'm officially returning to YouTube now. I'm sorry for taking such a long break and making so many promises in my Discord server, which, by the way, I have a Discord server. Many of you probably don't know that. I'm going to be uploading more consistently now, trying to get videos out as frequently as possible, but not too frequently so I don't get super stressed out and lose motivation again. Thank you all so much for making it to the end of the video. I know this has just been a very, very long yap session, and I'm wearing the most random outfit possible today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's gonna be it for me. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.